Hey everybody, what's good? Well, it's not my normal greeting, but not normal right now. I mean, I'm never normal, but like, not my normal. How y'all doing? I got drunk earlier, passed out, and then after at least several attempts of Shimmerol very, very violently trying to wake me up and only having minimal degrees of success. Oh, hey, that's a 25 stream streak. That's streaking. That's we're just streaking. We're just streaking through the chat. I've also had a very eventful weekend on top of it. That has left me a little worn. Unrelated to the thing. Speaking of the thing, I'm still not ready to talk about publicly. Please do not ask me about it. I will, if anybody jumps in and prods me about it, I will gently ask them not to. I will ask somebody not to the first time, time out somebody the second time, and ban somebody if they're dumb enough to ask me a third time after that. I don't think anyone's going to do that. I would like to think no one's going to do that, but yeah, just don't ask me about the thing. Hey, Shannon. Physically, I'm probably pretty alright. Personally, I am not. Personally, I am very not. I will survive. I'm not going to talk about it publicly. Kindly ask not to ask me about it. Give me a moment to remember things. Bloody hell, you know what how to operate thing. Check your DM, Shinon. Okay. But, you are probably right to worry a little bit. Everybody is very right to worry, and when I'm ready to talk about it, I will talk about it. I'm not ready to talk about it publicly for multiple reasons. Oh yeah, you've risen. Ilya and I were both sleeping in the living room. She was sleeping on the couch, I fell asleep on the love seat. It's kind of silly depending on how you think about it. Thank you, Aqua. Bang. Yeah, Alki makes me pass out too if I drink enough of it, and I definitely had enough of it. Well, I guess congratulations, Ilias. You got to meet Drunk Ichiro tonight. At least a particular shade of Drunk Ichiro. That's what I did during November and December. It's good for the body. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done too, Shinon. If you can believe that. We'll shower anyway. All of us up, we're all still awake up here. It's not like the shower's gonna wake us up. We're already awake. Exactly, what Silverwolf said. Yeah, that's definitely easy off to Saucy. That's valid, Ilias. Hey, if we're both up and awake, if we're both up and awake, it's fine. I mean, even if you like shower at 3 a.m. when we're asleep, as long as you're not loudly talking to yourself, you're fine. Don't ask me why I say that particular thing. I forgot we had one of those. I forgot we had... do you mean the one in our bathroom or the downstairs one? Oh. Yeah, I forget we have that one. It's positioned so badly, we never have used it. Like, it's in such a bad place. Like, we tried using it when we initially moved in, and I, like, popped something in my back. Trying to use it from its intended position. Well, I guess it's still, I guess it will never be used then, because it died. I'm sure that we could probably fix it. That's fair, Shinon. Well, at least for you, it is very much during the day now. Ish. So hi, Archangel. I'm not gonna be high energy for a bit. I mean, I'll probably be able to... Hey, have hats. I'll probably be able to fake it till I make it, until I'm better mentally. But... my headset's pretty good at cutting out noise for me, so... I most likely won't, and even if I do, it probably won't be loud enough to impact anything I'm doing. It certainly isn't going to pick up on the mic. So... So yeah, I guess this past weekend was a very interesting weekend. So, there was a plan. A very solid plan. The short version of the plan was, after work Wednesday night, I was planning on making my drive to where Ilya used to live, while taking a stop to go visit, interesting sure is a word for it. That's, yeah. What can I say? It had its ups and downs. So there's a place. So leave Wednesday night. Stop by to see Mindstorm on the way down, so I could get proper sleep to complete the trip to where Ilya lived. Oh. If it's past tense, it's not doxing. Where she previously lived in Wisconsin. She doesn't live there now, so that does nothing for anyone to know that. Go see where she used to live. She doesn't live there anymore. I hear it's up for rent soon. Go rent her apartment if you live there, I guess. Actually, if you need an apartment and need to rent an apartment, rent her apartment. Because actually do that. I'm not even joking. Anyway. That was the original plan, and then... So, do that. Go there, then go to Ilya's the rest of the way. The rest of the way, after I've gotten proper sleep. Then... do any cleaning and packing that was needed. Rest for a day. And then do the drive today. That was the original plan. Many things upset that plan. Thing the first. Originally, all the deliveries that were supposed to come in for my job were supposed to come in on Tuesday. That is how it was scheduled, how it was intended to go. That is not how it went. It came in on Thursday. So I had to work on Thursday morning. So my plan has already been shifted by, so that already shifted things behind over, let's see. So that shifted things backwards 16 hours. As it was. So that's a problem. I wouldn't say Deus Ex Machina, but I would say at least a 7. Then here comes problem the second. Problem the second is that big old winter storm that impacted a good chunk of the eastern half of the United States, including very much the entire path between where Ilya lived now and where we live currently. Which meant that instead of being able to pack up everything and just rest and recover before doing another long drive, that was not an option. We had to race the snowstorm or risk getting trapped. Yeah, she is. Yep, she lives here now. She is 2 doors down. Well, her room is 2 doors down. I will give her a boop for you at some point. Yeah, that's it. It was pretty big. It definitely looks like we got close to a foot outside of stuff. So we had to try to race across the country. I am getting a knock at my door. Give me one moment. Yes. Come in. Oh, okay. Boop. Okay. USB. I don't have one up here, but there was one sitting behind the couch that I was using for the Christmas tree star that I just left kind of sitting there. Dang. Yeah, let me grab it for you. BRB, need to go grab something real quick for Ilias. Also, I did boop her on the nose. Also, I did boop. Also, I did. Also, I did. Anyway. I love it when my tracking freaks out when I sit up for any reason. It's kind of funny if you think about it hard enough. But, yeah. Speaking of... Oh, I don't have it behind me. Whatever, I'll deal with it later. Future me problems. I'll charge my phone later. It's only at... 21% blackjack. Anyway. So we had the race against time for the storm. And here comes the next problem. So, in order to make this one trip, because this could not be a return trip. This wasn't like when I moved Katie over here and we could take a second trip because it was her parents' house. The stuff was still going to be there. This had to be one trip. Like, you're leaving your apartment for good. It must be one trip. So, Ilya rented a trailer to haul down here with her car. The issue with that, the one issue with that is the time it takes to get from Wisconsin to here on my GPS, and its ETA is calculated off of going at the average speed everyone else is going at. We were locked to below that. So what otherwise would have been a 12-hour and change trip quickly became a... How much longer did that make it take? Much longer than 12 hours. I got here at the... I got completed the trip at the... Let's see. Factoring in for time zones. $16-hour mark, roughly. Because we had to drive slower. There was one segment in northern Indiana that was particularly bad. More on that in a moment. That we had to go slower through. I arrived back at our place at around midnight. The snowstorm had started right as I got off the highway. And when we went to go unload the Ilya's things that I had in my car, it was already sticking. If I took any longer, I would have risked getting trapped or otherwise somewhere. My particular car cannot handle driving in the snow very well. My little sedan is not really well handled for it. Ilya has an SUV is much better able to handle snow than my vehicle can, which we had to separate because of that. I had to race the snow. I had to race the storm, beat the storm home, or risk. If I came home at the same time Ilya did, I would not have made it. My car wouldn't have survived. Would not have made it. Ilya's car is much better equipped, and while she did get caught in the first phase of the storm, she did get here safely, obviously. Although I was very much worried sick for her, but hey, she did it. We made it. We survived. We are both very much alive. So, we are alive. We are here. Why I said northern Indiana was bad. So, on my way there, between where Mindstorm was and where Ilya was, on the Indiana Turnpike between mile markers roughly 80 and 30, while it wasn't actively snowing, because it was so cold and the snow, it wasn't a heavy wet snow, it was a light powdery snow. It was windy in that area. The end result was that segment had reduced visibility and at times whiteout conditions. I'm not sure if any of you have ever driven in whiteout conditions before. But if you've driven through fog before, and if you've ever hydroplaned before, combine the two. That is what driving through whiteout conditions is like. I underestimated how bad that was when I initially went through the area. It was like, you need to slow down the 45 miles per hour. Wintry conditions, whiteout conditions. I thought that the sign was just like programmed to like, oh, this is for when the storm hits. There's nothing to worry about here. And I just kept going at my cruising speed. Somebody took the wheel. I hit a slippery segment. It felt like somebody had yanked on my steering wheel really hard. Like, it literally felt like somebody just jerked my steering wheel. I thankfully did not spin out and was able to quickly regain control of my vehicle. I slowed down after that, though. I immediately stopped going at my cruising speed at that point and reduced speed until I got out of that area. Scared the crap out of me. Not everybody successfully heeded that sign's warning. There were 3 crashed vehicles that I saw. One had fallen off the road and got stuck in the middle of the median. It wasn't really a matter of infrastructure. Like, the northern states that get snow more often are much better set up for it. But if the event is occurring, I mean, there's nothing... Like, you could put plows and stuff on the road during the event, but, like, everything's just gonna get snow and ice covered again because the event is still going. And in this case, it was the wind. There was a windstorm that was blowing snow onto the highway. There's nothing that nothing can really do anything about it. Like, what are they gonna do? Put like a 10 million foot wall up to block the snow? So that wasn't really a matter. I mean, there's nothing that can really do anything about that. I just needed... They put up the warning sign. I should have listened to it. And I did after the bad thing almost happened. Yeah, but, so there was one car that was crashed out into the median and got stuck. It was safe enough to drive if you slowed down. The problem was I ran into issues because I tried to go through there fast. So that's the only reason why I had a problem. But if you were driving at the speed that it advised you to drive at, you were fine. But, I mean, it's also, again, it's a judgment call, too. Like, if your tires are in bad shape, too, like, you haven't taken care of your tires, use common sense. Don't drive in that kind of thing. My tires are relatively fresh. There was the second car was off on the side of the road and had landed in front of some trees. The third car was on its side in the median. That's something I should have thought of, Rockwell. The snow chains. So, that particular segment of northern Indiana was no joke. And on the way back, the wind event had ended, but the roads weren't clear yet because it had just ended. They were actively working on getting the road cleared again, and there were some segments in that section that were okay-ish, but for the most part, we had to go through it slowly. So that also contributed to us taking longer. But yeah, it's literally, we had to race against time on get through the storm. And because I got there so much later than I intended to, and we had to leave earlier than we intended to, we had to do all of the last minute packing and apartment cleaning in a condensed time frame. And we didn't really get a proper full night's sleep before doing this drive. I forced myself to power through the drive anyway because my car could not handle it if it got stuck in the winter conditions. I could not pull over and take a nap. And I literally made it just in time. I made it just I literally got home at the start of the storm in this area. So, I got very lucky. And fortunately, Ilya was able to make it here. About that, Rakwa. So, the thing that happened that, caused that Discord post had happened while I was driving. And very badly upset my mental state. Adding caffeine to that would not have been a good idea. Like, if you've ever been ill from, like, being stressed out before, or something like that, or just any kind of mental issue making you feel physically ill, that is what happened to me left me in a state of. I was mentally affected enough where it caused me to feel physically ill. Like, I had snacks in the car, I had drinks in the car, and I could not consume them. I literally was just unable to. I physically could not. If I tried to eat anything or consume anything, I would have puked. That is how bad this hit me. It is horrible. It's been a while since I had an emotional gut punch like this one. I will be okay. I will eventually be okay. I will eventually be able to talk about it. Well, I had no choice, Rockwell. It was literally either do the drive or get stuck somewhere and have to, like, hole up in a hotel or, God forbid, on the side of the road and hope that I was able to keep the heat running in the car long enough to wait for it to blow over. There was no other option. I had to beat the storm. Yeah, I suppose so, Rakpa. It was not an easy drive. I mean, I was back and forth talking to Katie during the drive. If what happened to me happened and I did not have Katie, it would have been a lot worse. Like, having Katie definitely helped a lot. Like, I was on the phone with her. She was, she let me know that the thing happened. She did not tell me this to cause me harm. She was telling me this because I needed to know. I feel like I should be clear on that. She told me this because I needed to know. She told me what was going on. And she was doing her best to support me and keep me going during the trip as best as she could. And I have told the people who needed to know. I have told my close friends what happened. All those close friends, I'm not going to say who those friends are. They all know not to share. Don't try deducing who I told, and please do not ask them to tell. Again, I don't think any of y'all would do that, but I like covering my bases because I've dealt with so many worst case scenarios before. So there's a few select people who know what the thing is, and when I do publicly come out with it, you all will understand why I was not so quick to talk about it. Part of me kind of wants to just rip the Band-Aid off and say it, but another part of me is like, if I do, I'm probably going to say other things in addition to it that will probably come back to cause me problems later. That's the other reason. This is not something I can disclose. If I don't disclose it correctly, it will cause other problems, and those problems could potentially hurt the communities that I'm in can hurt this community, and I want to make sure that when I do come out and talk about it, I do so properly, under the say the right things and do the explain things correctly. I can't say that other parties directly involved in this will do the same, and if I must respond to those parties, then I will. I hope that those parties are smart enough not to try and light fires, but I have a fire extinguisher on hand if I need it. So yeah, I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't drink anything. Like, I normally, when I go to a gas station on a trip like this, go and get coffee at every gas station to keep myself going. Because for my particular vehicle, if I'm driving at my cruising speed, I generally get between, depending on how fast I'm going, I'll get between 35 and 40 mpg. So I won't need to stop too much. Like, I won't need to stop once every 4 or 5 hours, give or take. I've been able to do up to 6-hour drives on 1 tank of gas. Like, my car is pretty fuel efficient if you're not trying to max your speed out completely. Like the 60s, miles per hour in the 60s is the sweet spot for my car. Thank you, Rakla. Yeah, I mean, I originally wasn't going to be streaming tonight. I was originally not going to be here until, like, later tonight. Like, not even getting up. Like, our original plan would have brought me home around this time, probably. Or this time or a little later. But original plan didn't work out. Because of work in El Snowstorm. So, yeah. And part of me was hoping, I was like, it'll just stay, maybe it'll just stay south of us. It'll never go north. No, it hit it. We got hit. We got hit good. Like, it snowed so bad, my boss closed the store that I work at today. Because I otherwise would have had to go to work. I am kind of glad I did not end up having to work today. I mean, I'm probably going to have to work tomorrow, and I can't say that work is going to be easy for the next few days while I'm, like, trying to sort this thing that happened out. I am close enough with my boss that I was able to disclose to her what happened, and she is going to be as understanding as she can be. Obviously, I want to do my best to not let things impact my work abilities. I mean, we've all dealt with emotional whammies. I'm sure at some point or another. If you haven't, blessed be that if you've never had to, but you probably will at some point. Like, people die, and stuff. I mean, realistically, I mean, think about it. There's a foot of snow on the ground. The snow is still like during the day today. It was like you already had half a foot of snow on the ground. Going up, it's going to be approaching the foot mark total. While the road crews are actively working on stuff, they're not going to be like, they'll be working on stuff overnight tonight, and I'm sure by tomorrow morning all the main routes will be cleared. I don't know when our apartment complex, when our housing complex will get done. If our complex isn't done tomorrow, and I can't leave, if I can't get out of my neighborhood, I'm just gonna be blunt. My boss is like, I can't get out of my neighborhood because where I'm situated, I'm at the bottom of a hill. If that hill is not properly plowed, I will not be able to get up it unless somebody pushes the car up it. Theoretically, I could ask Ilya to take me there, but she can't really go anywhere during the day tomorrow because we have movers coming to empty out the trailer tomorrow. So, until the trailer is emptied, like, she kind of needs to, like, one, be around to deal with that, and two, I mean, she's got a trailer attached to her car. I'd rather not make her, like, drive places with that still on there. I'm not gonna go that route. If my neighborhood's not taken care of and I can't leave, then I will tell my boss I can't get out of my neighborhood. I'm just gonna be that blunt. I'm not gonna lie about it. If it's not plowed, it's not plowed. If I can't get out, I can't get out. Like, my car is not driving through a foot of snow. It's not happening. I might just go out and run my car. Even if I can't leave, I might just go out and run my car tomorrow just because my battery's been a little wonky. And I want to make sure that it's able to get a chance to recharge itself a bit. I know when we were in Wisconsin and it was minus 14 up there. Minus 14 in freedom units. For those of you who use scientific measurements. So for those of you not in America, minus 25 outside. So yeah, pretty goddamn cold. No, I did get to visit Mindstorm. Yeah, cold. I still needed to take stops because so I had to wake up early to do that work shift Thursday morning. So I did not have enough sleep to do the drive in one go. I did still need to stop somewhere. And I did stop and visit Mindstorm because it gave me a chance to get a proper sleep to complete the rest of the drive safely. Yeah, it was pretty goddamn cold outside. So battery no likey. I was barely able to start my car. And then I had to turn around and jump Ilya's car. So that was fun. that delayed us leaving by about... between that and the last minute things that we had to do in that area, that kind of delayed us leaving by an hour. I generally don't. I'm not going to disclose stuff that other people have dealt with or their problems, even if I know what they are. If Spoosy and or Mindstorm wants to talk about it specifically, they will. If not, don't pry. I'm quite sure that I know what the issue was and how to make sure that issue never happens again. Or at least in as much as I can make sure it never happens again. So... No, the big issue does not involve Spoosy Mindstorm at all. Does not involve the three. Does not involve the two of them. I was about to say 3 of them because I was thinking of Katie too. Obviously, doesn't involve Katie. The big thing doesn't involve Katie. It doesn't involve Mindstorm and Sprucey. No, they are sleeping. That's why they are not here right now. They would otherwise be in chat, but I started later than I normally do, and they need eeps. Yeah, no, valid. No, so yeah, no, the issue does not involve Mindstorm and Sprucey. What else is there to talk about this trip? Mindstorm and her family are very accommodating. They were very kind to me when I had visited with them. Like they treated me like I was a member of the family. It was very, very, very nice. Yeah, I get that, Rakwa. I understand not wanting to get dragged into stuff. Yeah, when some people have breakups, some people can be very venomous towards their ex-partners. When I was younger and dumber, I would definitely make the claim that I was that type. I grew up and realized the world does not revolve around me and stopped with that mentality. Yeah, no, I can see why that would definitely cause issues too. When you have 2 friends and they break apart, it is not great to see what it does to their friend group. I generally try not to be. I mean, I've had. That's a good idea, Silver. Thank you. Also, hi, Silver. Server owner and a bitch who was an asshole on one side. Oh, dear God. Yeah, I am, it is not... It is far... Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I can see why that might cause some issues. I could definitely see why that might cause some issues. You know, if I found over the years that it costs far more energy and spoons to be bitter, resentful, and spread hateful rhetoric about someone than it is just simply let it go. And it only causes problems, like having a bad public meltdown. It's not going to do anything for anyone. It's not going to make the person go back to you. It'll probably make it worse. Every time I had that issue, it certainly made it worse for me. Hey, I wasn't there, Rakwa. So it's like, I'm not gonna, like, make claims to who was in the right and the wrong in a situation I wasn't there to personally witness. I'm gonna just say that you've been good in this chat. So I would assume that you were in the right. But yeah, I don't, yeah, a bit of a mess, I believe it. Yeah, getting into it with a community leader definitely would not end well, and that could lead to some issues depending on how well people are able to handle and process things, or if they're able to handle and process things. But yeah, I tried. It's not. It just isn't worth it to be bitter, cold, and resentful towards somebody. It isn't going to accomplish anything. It's not going to make anyone feel better. You're just going to end up. It's going to end up exhausting yourself further, at best, and losing more friends at worst. Because who wants to be around a venom-spewing asshole? I don't think anybody would particularly find that as something that would say, man, this person is just really, really talking shit about this other person. I want to be their best friend, said no one ever. You know? So, I don't blame you. Well, Silver, your mom makes her life choices, and I guess there's exceptions to every rule. That seems to be the way of the world. There's exceptions to every rule. I don't blame you, Rockwa. Hey, sometimes the better thing to do is just walk away. Let's see. That's good advice, Yeetus. That's good advice. Okay, that's a good point, Silver. That's a good point. Yeah, you made the sound to me, Rocco. It sounds like you made the right choice to just walk away. Like, sometimes that's just the right. That's just the right answer. Yay! Yay for being clean. The body is clean, but the mind is still dirty. Wait, what? That's how I feel after. That's how I feel after I step out of the shower. Well, the body's clean. The mind is still a cesspool, but the body's clean at least. I am a creature. I don't die the most of the time, Silver. I usually do it in the morning because it helps me wake up. It's... Oh, no regretties, Rockwa. Like I said, to me, it sounds like you did the right thing. Like, sometimes walking away is just the right thing to do. Yeah, it does that too. There's something about the warm water that just makes certain things go away. And also that, Ilya, sleeping with wet hair sucks. Like, I don't like sleeping with wet hair, and I don't like using a hairdryer, so if I take a shower at night, I have to wait. And I don't like doing that. That's valid, Raqua. And do you have other ways to interact with the people that you liked interacting with in that community? Yeah, sleeping with wet hair is no fun. Especially when it's cold. Aw, well. Hey, Raqua, I mean, there's always... I mean, you can always, like, DM people that you don't have, otherwise have ways to contact if you're able. I see. Didn't miss too much, Ilya. I was mostly recounting the joy of the weekend and, talking about how, the thing that happened has left me a bit of a mess. Mentally still. Yay! Yay, I get to be comfy new community person. Work, 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 work. It's still hilarious that, because the tail and the barking are separate emojis, they drop separately and the tail is still wagging, so it's just like, you have this like furry worm just dropping on my head. This furry wiggling worm just drops on my head. You know what's funnier than one silly wiggling furry worm dropping on my head? A bunch of them. Whee! Look at the little wiggling worms wiggle. You guys just subscribe to Ilya. Her emotes are amazing. Also, her content's great too. Ah, more wiggling worms. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Whee! Yay! Showers are fun. Wait, I have to be careful when I say that sentence out loud. There's implications. Yeah, you have to be subbed to a channel to use their emotes outside of the channel. And you can only, and even still, you can only use follower emotes in the channel. That do be how the Twitch gods function. Yep, you can drop me's on top of me. Whee! Click, 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 click. Stop hitting myself. Never. Never stop dropping me on top of me with a little hint of me sprinkled in for some extra me seasoning. You could indeed throw your emotes at me. That's a nice thing about automatically just being subbed to your own channel. It's like you drop your own emotes on anyone, anywhere, anytime. Whee! Just drop your own emotes on me. Drop whatever emotes you want to onto me. The emote dropping will not stop until morale improves. Good question, Raqua. Have I ever been in a community that I just knew was gonna be like, I don't know, man. Ooh, more hip hats. Yay. One likes hip hats. I can't say that I have, but like, if like I like pop into a stream and like I don't like the vibe that much, I'm probably not gonna hang around long enough to make a really grand opinion anyway. Makes the vote for the purpose of, okay, chat, bully me. Chat never bullies. Our chats are too nice to us. They don't like bullying us. They want to be nice to us and be nice things. First problem, minor. That's that's already kind of like kids are mean to kids. Server owned by a kid is probably going to have problems, the problems you would expect that to have. Cause yeah, like kids are just mean to kids. They're just, nobody hates kids more than other kids, I swear, man. It's good for them that their community is growing, but they're gonna learn real quick that if they let things run wild, they're going to have problems. Are you? God dang, Automod. It's the name of a hotel, Automod! God dang! Seriously? Wait, hold up. Oh, it's because you're VIP in my channel. I was like, why didn't the Autobot pop for you? Oh, right, you're VIP. You can say it. Say it without getting timed out. Or getting held up by Automod. God dang, that is annoying, though. Letting in a raid from completely unmodded chat. Yikes. No, apparently not. I wonder if it's just mad that Silver was capitalizing Gaylord. Stop it! I give up. Let me check something. Community roles manager. Did I give him a role at some point? and forget that I did. No, what the hell? Oh, and Rockwell can't do it either. I don't know why it's letting you go, Jim. Well, like, it shouldn't care. Like, the only thing that's special about you and different from everyone else is that you're sub, but that shouldn't matter. Hi, Noah. Right. Also, yay! Preemptive happy birthday, in case I don't get a chance to say happy birthday to you again. The real question is, why didn't I make Katie a mod on my channel? That's the real question. Honestly, I should probably make both of you mods on my channel. Honestly. Like, I think I can give you guys both swords and you're not going to do anything dumb with them. Like, you both live with me. I think I could trust... If I trust you all enough to occupy the same roof with me, I think I could trust you guys with the sword. Ha! Gay. Wrong button. Right button. Also, right button. Yeah, hold on. Let's all right, and you get a sword, and you get a sword. God dang, even if you separate it, seriously? Stop that! Also, it's only Flaggy Gaylord. It highlighted Gaylord, but not any of the other ones. Which, by themselves, sound like they would be worse somehow. How? Automod, why? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Heh, but. I don't understand how Automod is programmed. Yeah, why don't I do that, actually? Okay. Okay, if you type in Gaylord now, it shouldn't bonk you anymore. Yeah. The Gaylord's no longer banned in chat. Yay! Ah, dear God, why? I mean, I don't even know how that's a slur. I don't know. Maybe someone somewhere started a thing and did a thing, and I guess somewhere someone decided to say, "Oh, Automod, this is bad." Right? Hell, it's one of the fucking gags in that Ben Stiller movie, Meet the Parents. Add French to the Automod. I don't know French though. I'm not I'm not well versed in the French language, which is kind of funny because I tried to learn French once. I tried learning French for like, oh, the word French. You know, I could do that. I'm not going to, but I could do that. I could add some stupid stuff on there just to mess with people, but like even jokingly blocking people is not really a good idea. Or blocking people from saying stuff is not the greatest idea ever. Probably. The only French I know currently is omelette du fromage. If you know, you know. That's not true. I know a little bit more than that. Some things from all those French classes stuck. Emphasis on some and things. But see, I don't play Genshin, so I have no idea. I've debated on getting into it. I can't say I'm rushing to do so, though. We already covered this. We don't take showers at night. It is nighttime where we are right now. It is nighttime in the entire US right now, actually. Has been for a while. And that's why I haven't, that's part of why I haven't gone into Genshin. It's like, do I really want to get into a gacha game again? There was a Touhou gacha game that I was pretty serious about for a bit, but like, if you're a free player, you have to spend so much time grinding stuff. I just kind of got tired of it. You had to always grind stuff, and like, they always made like the bosses and stuff more powerful so that you had to get more powerful characters, which meant that you had to grind again in order to roll for the powerful characters. And while there was a mechanic for you to guarantee get the powerful characters, you had to grind really hard in order to ensure that, and it just, after a while, it's just like, why am I doing this? Like, just because it's Touhou doesn't necessarily mean that it's good, like, or great. Like, the art in the Touhou gacha game is great. But I just kind of got tired of having to grind for everything, and I refuse to spend money on gacha. I think the only time I've ever spent money on gacha anything was I saw some gachapon machines once and was like, this is fun for novelty's sake. Because this is a different experience, because this is like a different experience, and it's like I don't like having physical things super much. Physical media, yes, but like physical like stuff and things, I'm literally not super big on collecting, except for plushies. But for the sake of I want to experience a gachapon machine, I put money into it. That's fair. That's fair, Silver. And there were things in the Touhou gacha game that were like that I could have done, but like I just never did, and I just kind of lost interest. Yeah. I don't like the idea of spending lots of money on a game that is technically free. I did that once upon a time, and I'm never doing that again, because the reality of it is one of two things is going to happen. $2 a pull with 0.3% odds. Yeah, no, fuck that. Yeah, I don't like if I'm gonna like spend money on gambling, I want the odds to be at least, you know, not completely ass. Even still, it's like most of the time I've never really been the biggest fan of gambling with actual money. Make-believe money all day, every day. Because it's make-believe. If I lose all my make-believe money, nothing bad happens to me. If I lose all my real money, really bad things happen to me. Like the introduction of baseball bats to my kneecaps. And a bunch of other really bad things. Do not let people introduce baseball bats to your kneecaps. That's bad for your body. That's just bad all around. It's very no bueno. Don't do that. What else do I feel like yapping about? Ah, yes. Higurashi. Baseball bat and bill hook cleavers. Rena is still my favorite character. Hell yeah. You know what got me into Higurashi Shidan? Someone made a mad using the opening theme to Higurashi, and that alone just made me interested in learning about the series, and that is literally how I got into it. I need to watch that as well. I watched the original run, so the first one, and Kai. I watched dang it, what was the name of the one after that? Why am I drawing a blank on this? Started with an R. I could just look this up. I don't have to, like, make my brain do things. Right, that's what it's called in English. Ray, that was okay. That's what I thought it was, but for some reason I wasn't sure. Yeah, I watched Ray, and I watched blah, blah, blah. What was the one after that? I'm pretty sure I watched Go at one point. That's definitely a series I should watch again. I actually, back when I was like more hardcore collecting physical media, I actually have the original anime run. I have the whole series of the original anime run on the DVD. It's on Hulu of all things? Huh. I guess Hulu has anime now. That's a bummer. I like it when things work the way that I want it to work. I don't like it when things make me choose how I have to do other things. Just like how I don't let my computers tell me how to computer. Not sailing the high seas. Just PS5. Gee, Rakwa, what is your preferred method of viewing anime? I wonder. You know, what I used to do for, like, things was I set up, for stuff that I had, words. So for stuff that I had stored on my computer, I'd set up a, Plex server to watch stuff on my PS4. That's how I did stuff. That was fun. It worked. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot of effort. Yes, I know. I had set up a Plex server because I had a lot of saved. I That saved Animu on my my compies from back in the day, back when back before, you know, Crunchyroll was good and had stuff and wasn't just like a little niche weeb thing. Your phone must have a lot of storage. Then again, these days phones do have a lot of storage. Back in my day, you were lucky if you had a gigabyte of storage on your phone, and we liked it. We were happy watching our YouTubes at 180p, and we were okay with it. Ads crashed the app. Dang, that is... I wish I could say that was surprising. But I'm not surprised. I imagine the only way around that is to set up a Pi hole. And that would probably solve the problem, but then you have to go buy and configure a Raspberry Pi. Which, I don't know if you want to go through that effort. How much storage does my phone have? I forget. That wasn't what I was looking for. That is what I was looking for. Yeah, my phone only has 512 gig. Yeah, pictures and stuff do take up a lot of space. Stretchy. Stretchies are good. Stretchy is good. Genshin and things related to Genshin. There's details. Yeah, I know. It's stuff and things. Everybody loves stuff and things. Part of me really wants more tequila, but part of me knows that bad things will happen to me if I go and drink more tequila. Everything, I'll gain. I'm not going to. Katie will get mad at me. She already told me if I touch alcohol again, no cuddles for a week. And given all the things going on around me right now, that is always a threat that will get my attention, but particularly now it's like, all right, I'll stop. She has learned what she could hold over me to get me to do things. Stop drinking or no hugs. No, but I like cuddles. You said just put the alcohol down. Okay, I'll put it down. Jeez. Everybody I'm in a relationship with or has some kind of like dynamic with knows how to like knows like the direct pathway to like get me to do something. More or less. Like, Katie will just deny me cuddles. My sister will just deny me coffee. That's just find a thing that I like to the point of needing. Tell me I don't get that thing anymore if I don't stop XYZ X thing. That is a convenient thing, Silver. If you don't stop doing that thing I don't want you to do anymore. No hugs and cuddles. Joke's on you, I don't like hugs and cuddles. That's not always a threat to everyone either, Aqua. That would definitely be a threat to me, though. Hi, Zoltar! Hey! What's up, everybody from Zoltar's community? My name is Genichiro. I'm half Oni. I'm half White Wolf Tengu. And at least until the end of the month, I'm apparently 100% cute. God dang it. Normally, I would be playing Touhou right now on a Sunday, but I decided to go for something else just because of some IRL stuff that's just weighing me down. But normally, I play Touhou on Sunday, Mahjong on Tuesday, games from the 16-bit era every Friday, and a mishmash of long plays of adventure action RPG games the rest of the week. If that sounds like funsies, go ahead and mash the follow button and become a member of the Oni Tengu squad. And if not, no worries, no pressure, just enjoy the vibes. We're just yappers today. We just talk about random stuff. Talking about monetizing pissing on stream. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm not sure I want the context, though. Like, are we talking about literal pissing on stream? Like, we're taking the camera into the bathroom and we're filling up the toilet with lemonade, or are we talking about some like crazy niche game thing? I'm slightly curious and also terrified, but slightly curious. Yeah, lemonade. Delicious lemonade. 5 cents a glass. Drink up. It's freshly squeezed. Cursed lemonade. Do not drink the forbidden lemonade. It's salty. It doesn't taste good. So, yeah. What's the sauce? What do you mean pissing on stream? Please tell me not literally taking a camera to the bathroom. Also, how was your stream? I feel like I should ask that. I see that you were doing some deadlock again. But yeah, what do you mean by pissing on stream? And how was your that was the stream you just finished? Good, I hope. Hopefully all the funsies. Okay, that's fair. Well, you're an artist. Just draw your character pissing themselves or something. And by that I mean just like, I don't know, make the groin region like just fade darker all of a sudden. And have a toggle for it. There you go. How to safely monetize pissing on stream in a way that Twitch gods won't bonk you. Because unless you know why, it's fine. There we go. I figured it out. I solved it. We can monetize pissing on stream. Gods, they're gonna hear they're gonna hear me saying this shit, and they're gonna be like, bro. This one trick allows you to monetize pissing on stream. Twitch execs hate it. So, there we go. Man, I have not seen any version of the producers in a hot minute. So I don't remember that scene. I had a feeling it was probably from the remake. The one with, what's his name? Drawing the blank. Thank you, Soltar. I appreciate that. I am doing my best to try and maintain a degree of what passes for normal for myself. But I will get there. I will be better. I will be okay. It's just gonna take some time, and when I'm ready, I will talk about it. I'll talk about it publicly. But for the time being, I'm just kind of trying to mentally wrestle with and internally figure out how I'm going to deal with it ultimately. Yeah. Nathan Lane was who I was thinking about. That's who I was thinking about. That's what I thought his name was, but I wasn't sure, and I was like wrestling with my brain rather than just Googling it. like a sane person would do when they're at a computer rather than try to remember something. Thank you, Rakla. The one good thing about working in retail as long as I have, I do know how to maintain a cheery and upbeat personality regardless of how I may be feeling about a given situation. So, although according to well, at least one of my friends, I am currently dealing with doing the copium phase of being excessively happy to not think about it, and I'll probably collapse into a puddle later. Which, I guess if I do that, just be wary it's going to happen. I generally will try not to bring down the mood, though. I need to be here to make other people cheer up other people. I don't want to have everyone come in and cheer me up. I mean, plus just y'all being here is kind of nice, really. Just having a community of people that I can chat with, even when it's almost 4 a.m. local time. Yeah, I know, Rakla. There was one time where I did actively start to cry a little on stream, and that was when I was talking about Daddy Churro on the day that he passed. That was the to date has been the only time that I sad cried on stream. And for good reason. I miss my dad. My dad was pretty awesome. Well, I was, but like, I've been yapping for a while, and I'm probably keeping this to a 2-hour stream so I can get some sleep. And it's like, do I really just want to play a game for only 20 minutes? Probably not. The only reason I even have energy right now is because of that little nap that I took after we got drunk earlier. Well, I got drunk. I will outright say I got drunk. I mean, I was like binge eating candy and crackers and whatever else was handed to me, and I was rambling about everything. I was drunk. I do not, but honestly, I'm just happy just yapping for the moment. I've never had just a stream where I just did nothing but yappers before, so I mean, first time for everything. I did pull up a game. I had a game that I was thinking about playing, but there's nothing I could do in that game reasonably in 20 minutes. Yeah, we had some cheese. Cheese is good. We love cheese in this house. Even though one of us needs to take a pill before eating said cheese. Because of reasons. It's Gouda for you. I'll just see myself out now. Nut. Hi, Nut. Hi, Venerable Nut Button. We love the Nut Button around here. The Nut Button is best button. Oh, do you also need to take the lactose pills before eating dairy? Or, as our one friend Angie calls them, little bitch pills. I don't know why she calls them that, but honestly, it's kind of funny and it's just kind of stuck. Also, assuming that the roads are clear and stuff, you'll get to meet Angie tomorrow, Ilya. So that'll be fun. Ooh, that sounds delicious. You'll get to meet our friend Angie tomorrow, assuming that the roads and stuff have all been cleared off by tomorrow. She's a good bean. She's a very interesting bean, but she is a good bean. Mac and cheese is delicious. I especially like baked mac and cheese with the breadcrumbs on top, although I know that you can't eat it with like actual breadcrumbs on top. Gluten-free breadcrumbs exist though. Oh, hello, Dan. Also, hey, that's number 50. Would you like me to do your wheel spin? That's fair, Silver. Some people don't like it. More barks. Sure, why not? I'll break out the wheel. Let's see if something funny happens. What do I have window capture set to right now? Now let's change that. And let's pull up the wheel. Alrighty, let's pop that up. Let's go ahead and put me down there. And let's... Alrighty, let's see what we're gonna land on this time. Are you ready, Dan? Let's go and see what you get. In 3, 2, 1, whee! No, 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 no. God damn it! Huh? Well, oh, hi there. Why did you do that? Jump to the next thing that I had captured. That next browser window that I had. Well, yeah. Let me see if I could find a target. Give me a moment. Let's see if target number 1 is still up. It. I would prefer to. It'd be funnier if it's not someone who's currently watching stream. It's way funnier. Because, you know, if you know it's coming, then it's not as fun. Who is up that I could, A lot of my friends that I would do stuff that I would involve in this are probably asleep right now. I might have to save this for another day. Just because I would want to make sure it was somebody who was up. Oh, according to the chat list, she's still lurking. Let's see. I'm not getting a response, so I think yeah, exactly. So yeah, that ain't gonna work if it's someone who's here. It has to be someone who's not here right now. That's part of the gag. Let's see, who else might be awake? I doubt she's awake, but I will ask. I am quite certain she is also asleep. Yeah, she's asleep. They're all asleep. She's asleep. She's asleep. She's asleep. She won't participate. Sleep, sleep. Yeah. On stream, sleep. I might have to save this for another day, Dan, when more of the people that I know are awake. It will happen. I will do it. Don't let me forget. Make sure to remind me that I owe you a prank call gag. And it will be done. Actually, wait a minute. I know somebody who's awake at this time that might be interested. Hold on, we might... I don't know if she's gonna wanna be on stream though. Like, I am, full disclosure, anybody that I would ask to do the prank call bit with, I am going to inform them that this is something that is happening on my stream. I'm not gonna like put someone on the spot publicly and not tell them that is what I'm doing, because that is just getting rude. That being said though, the contents of the bit I will not necessarily disclose, but I will merely say it's a bit that is on stream. If you're interested, we could do it. If you're not, I'm not going to make you. Like, we don't do public humiliation around here. I'm not a believer in it. It is not a good way to deal with problems or just humiliating people, doing actions to get like revenge against people is not what we're about in this community. And I will never do that to anyone. I guess if somebody happened to have a humiliation kink and I knew about it, then the answer is maybe. the thing is, like, even if it's someone's kink, I'm not really comfortable with it. Like, for me, it doesn't really feel right. So maybe if I was, like, drunk enough, I could convincingly go along with the bit, but even still, like, a lot of times, like, me being drunk just simply kills my filter, doesn't necessarily kill my personality. Like, my filter goes away and I get more flirty when I'm drunk. I still have hard lines that I will still obey even in that state. But, yeah, I think this is gonna have to wait until another day. It will happen, Dan. I will give you your prank call, and I will make sure that you are around for it when it happens. So, during my normal time slot, there are far more people awake than there are right now. At god dang 4 in the morning, my options are a little bit more limited. But it's gonna happen one day. Yay, have hats. Sorry, I was distracted by something. But yes, it's going to happen eventually. It is for sure going to happen. I was honestly worried it was going to land on Can't Deny It again, and then I'd be like, well, time to add on another, it would be more than a week. It would be another instance where it would be more than a week, too, because, like, it would be 7 streams. I'm not counting this one because this wasn't a planned stream, and Mindstorm isn't here to enjoy it anyway. Like, this stream was originally not going to happen because my original plans were I wasn't going to be here until, well, I would be here now, but I wasn't going to be here at my normal stream time. I mean, Boosie's asleep, so... Wait a minute. Raqua, you're not gonna do what I think you're gonna do, are you? Also, yeah, I was gonna end soon, but like you're not about to do what I think you're gonna do, are you? No. No. No, no. Don't do it. You know I can't deny. You know I can't deny right now. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. No, 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 no. Cease the countdown. No countdown. Stop the countdown. Stop the timer. Stop the timer. Don't do it. No, 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 no. Yeah, I'm cute. Okay, fine, I'm cute. Okay, I'm pretty. I'm pretty. I'm pretty. Okay, I'll admit I'm pretty. Okay, fine. I'm adorable. I'll admit to being adorable. I can be angelic. Okay, fine. I'm angelic. I'll admit to being angelic. Okay, I'm precious. I'm precious. I'm precious being. Okay. Beautiful. Sure. I guess I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. I admit I am beautiful. Oh, I'm very huggable. That one I wouldn't deny even normally. I'm quite huggable. I like hugs. Hugs are nice. Hugs are comfy. Heavenly? Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm heavenly, especially these guys. I've been told that they're quite heavenly. I'm gorgeous. I'm not. I am gorgeous. I'm gorgeous. I'm lickable. Very lickable. Why did I not see that one coming? Yes, I'm lickable. Squishable. I'm kind of squishable. I mean, my abs aren't, but you know, I still have boobies. Those are squishable. That's not an invitation to squish the boobs. Pettable. I'm pettable. Yes. I'm pettable. I'm so pettable. It's alright. I have the head pads, and so I'm pettable. I am lovable. I'm so lovable. I'm so lovable, and I'm so bark bark. Did the machine gun summon you? Did you somehow know? Did you feel a disturbance in the force? Oh, hey. Hey, Dan, you still here? Calling Dan. Calling on Dan. I think he might have left. Prank call victim number 1 responded. Welp. Yeah. Just woke up. Oh yeah, this is the time you normally wake up. Huh. I was just talking about how how I'm still not allowed to deny, and Raqua made an improvised version of Spoosie's patented machine gun. I don't think Dan is here anymore. Well, there will be another opportunity. There will be another opportunity. Yeah. So the prank call will have to wait for tomorrow night, I suppose. It gonna happen. I'm still not sure which bit I'm gonna go with. Like to be blunt, I'm not sure how many of you also watch Odyssey Eurobeat, but I got the idea of the prank call redeem from her, and I know some of her bits. I don't just want to outright copy her bits on the one hand, but on the other hand, I'm not really great at coming up with shit on my own either. So like, I like to creatively borrow things from other content creators, although I will outright give credit. But I should probably try to think of my own bit. Honestly, the nice thing about saving it for later is it gives me time to think of my own bit. Yeah, I think I have an idea of a bit I can do. I was smashing an egg on my head for a prank call bit. Like, how does that even work? Never mind the fact that I would need to turn my camera on for that. I sure don't have a model toggle for that. Let me snooze that. Not gonna bother with that. I am not smashing an egg on my head. That is a waste of a perfectly good egg. Like, I could have used that egg to make a whiskey sour or something. But if I don't have the camera on, then how y'all gonna know I actually did it? Like, I could tell you right now I'm smashing an egg on my head and just make the sound. I mean, now that I've said that, y'all probably wouldn't believe me. I'm not doing that either! That's a waste of perfectly good alcohol! The only place I'm pouring alcohol down is my throat. And even still, not right now because I've been kindly asked to stop drinking for this evening. Pour booze down the drain. Absolutely not! Alcohol's expensive. I do that to myself on a regular basis. That's not a punishment. Like, I try not to drink alcohol, even when I am allowing myself to drink in general, I don't, like, necessarily drink, like, every single day. At best, I might have, like, a shot here or there. Okay, no. Now that, when I just did that, I technically did it for 2 months with a couple of exceptions for, specific occasions. But, like, those occasions were a shot. Because I took a shot during the Daddy Ichiro Remembrance, segment of, one of my streams, and I did a shot with Archangel for their birthday because we just so happened to have a bottle of the same alcohol. So I just did that. I don't want to do it right again. So that's a good idea. Let's do that. Have Mindstorm come over and then have Mindstorm and Spoosy come over and leave the mic and camera on. Now available on Blue Twitch. Alright, I think I got everything out of my system for the time being. So, let's go and, we'll go find somewhere I could drop y'all off so I could go sleep. It is 4:09 in the morning and it is looking like I'm gonna be working today. So, let's see, who we got right now? Who's around right now? So let's see. I see a code. I see a Hikaru. I haven't rated either of them in a while. I don't think. When's the last time I rated one of those two? It's probably going to be a coin flip one way or the other. But I feel like it's definitely been a hot minute. Yay, more hip hats. I like hip hats. Hip hats are nice. So let's see, 2 months ago for Hikaru. Okay, so both 2 months. All right, that definitely does not narrow it down whatsoever. Alright, guys, what sounds better? Pokemon trading card game or Earthbound? What sounds better? I'll let you guys have some power to decide who I rate. That's fair. That is very fair. Oh, let's rate Hikaru. He has less. Yeah, he currently has less viewers. That's the beginning and ending of my logic. I want to. Let's go boost somebody's viewer count. Coda and Hikaru are both good options. They're both good beans. Yeah, that's true, Mindstorm, but I know you gotta get ready for workies. Are you? How much snow did you guys get, out of curiosity? Because I know we got hit real hard. Alright, anyway. Yeah, I imagine you would have gotten similar to us over. It always feels like west of the interstate seems to get it harder than the east. Okay, there we go. I was like, is it not allowing raids? No, it just took a second. Alrighty, everybody. So, if you're a follower, go ahead and copy the first raid message. If you're a subber, go ahead and use the second one. And if you copy paste to my chat before we leave, I'll give you a little good night smoochie. So let's see. Mindstorm wants a smoochie. Mwah. Rockwell wants a smoochie. Mwah. Would anybody else like a good night smoochie before we raid out? No pressure, of course. Consent is always king around here. I will. Hopefully, I can will myself to go back into Golden Sun tomorrow, as we continue to do side quests as the world freezes to death. Yay! I will probably sleep like a rock tonight, I imagine. Aw, thank you, Rockwaz. Hey, bye-bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.